One of the things that I'm doing over here on the YouTube, go check out my YouTube channel. This is where I've got most of my stuff. Twitter's where I engage every day. Ooh, I picked up 2 subscribers. That's a nice thing. A whole bunch of video content that I do over here. One of the things I did the other day was this video hunting LeBron James. So we're going to pick up where we kind of left off there and just set this up. I am looking for a LeBron James Rookie Card. The 2003 NBA draft LeBron James. Ooh, here's one ending soon that I had picked. This is one I'm bidding on. This is a great looking card on the front. It does have I believe that there's something wrong with the back, a scratch or something on the back. But, you know, a PSA 10 here is going to run you about $2,000. This one, if I can get just a raw one for $46 all day long, because this is one of those cards just to have for a collection, probably sells for more when he retires. I'm going to bet. Maybe. We'll see. But I was looking at the Sports Card Pro, you remember from last episode, and we looked up 2003 Topps LeBron James. A bunch of different ones. There's chrome versions. There's refractors. There's blah, 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 blah. What we're going to look at right now is, again, just this card here, the kind of base card, flagship, if you will. And we can see here from the data, and we verified last week that these are recent prices that are ungraded. We're looking at like $240 is the average price, which is about what an 8 is. 9 would be about $460, and a 10 would be $1,800. So if we look here recently, let's just go to PSA 10 version of this. 2003 LeBron Topps James, and we'll have to do a little finagling here because you want to have minus chrome. Things minus pristine, I think, was another Topps thing in there, and the minus just removes it from type. It's a 10. Oh, there we go. There's a 10. Oh, nope, that's a grab bag. Sorry, folks. Here is a 10 that is up for auction right now. We should follow and watch that one. And I do report, so it's kind of, we're going to go through right now. We've seen what the values are. We're going to go through, see what's up for sale, see what's selling. And then I do give updates through Twitter. So if you're following me on Twitter, we can figure stuff out, make it happen. Here's another PSA 10. Yeah, I mean, but here's the thing, though. I think this is going to be like, there's a lot of them. If I look at the PSA Pop report compared to like Michael Jordan Fleer rookie, which I think is like 320 of, but this Topps LeBron James, I think this is an iconic card for us, for our generation. Like 30 years from now, people will want this card, and there's only, oh, wait a second. Is that really the number on that? No. Is it 221? The population was higher than that. Am I losing my mind? It might be, but if that's the population, then for sure I want to get a 10 at some point. Because if you look at the 86 Fleer Jordan, that's only at odd. Might be losing my mind, guys. It's a strict possibility. You got to put in the 19, or else you get a whole bunch of that silly stuff. The sticker, there we go, basketball cards, 320 of those, yeah. So this LeBron really might possibly be that low? Yeah, so you definitely want to pick up one of these LeBron James PSA 10s for that price. I think that is a fair price. Like, if I had disposable income and could pick that up, probably would. If I could find one for $1,400, I'd probably borrow some money from my friend to pick one up. You know, an ungraded one right now, especially when that has grading potential, would be fun. But really just even like a scratched up one that you can get for less than $100 feels like it'd be a good time. You know, I did forget to do one thing. I like to go ahead and put these ending soonest. There we go. There's somebody starting out at 1,800. I probably doesn't get any action on it. You can't start an auction where it's likely to end. We looked at that one there. That's a good one too. See, there's another one starting off at 1777, 77. Nobody's going to bid on that thing. You'll notice the ones that are bid that are priced lower have bids. That's just how eBay works. You can't put things up for sale. Oh, what is that? Why is that person asking $6,000 for that? Is there a real reason? None of those are first editions. One thing's, folks. Here we go. We'll go to ending soonest. And what do we have coming up here? So $312. I looked at these earlier today. This from, I believe it's from DC Sports consignment shop. These cards look really, really nice. That's a good price. Those lend in like 4 or 5 minutes. So maybe we'll see when those end, what those end at. Let me actually just take this again. So we'll keep those in the loop. We'll go to a new one here. And then we'll look at actually just sold listings and see what's sold recently, because there's been quite a few that have sold. So what's our raw cards look at? Here's one that sold for $230. There's so many, like Zuka was one, a whole bunch of stuff that'll show up in here. How did that sell for $9.99? What is going on here? Best offer accepted. What? How? Well, I'm so confused. Does that mean the person ended the listing? I'm so confused by what happened here. If somebody can explain to me this, I'm going to screenshot this and ask a card purchaser. If you're really want to know about the hobby, go ahead and please hit up Card Purchaser on Twitter. They do a phenomenal job. It's a great way to get connected. There's a raw for $350. That's feels kind of high. There's one for $200. That's a fair price. This is the one with surface damage. I didn't want surface damage, so I stayed away from that one. PSA 8 for $240. That's a fair price. $200. What is this? Oh, it's the grab bag one. That other one wasn't a grab bag. I looked up top, right? $230. Oh, there is a first edition for those of you out there taking a look. First edition. You notice that mark there. You want to be mindful for that, because those are much more valuable. That first edition mark there. So there's been some decent stuff. Ellen, $230, $280. Yeah, $250 seems like a really fair price. And if we go back here and look at this, yeah, it's right on. But let's go ahead. We got 2 minutes left on these bad man pajamas, and we shall see what happens. All right. So again, thanks everybody for hanging out tonight. Had a little rocky ending there and a little wild, but it's cool. It's cool. We're gonna watch these auctions end here. We'll see what happens. $212.50 on that one. That's a good price. Those are nice cards. I think those might actually come back as 9s if you get them graded. My one question though on any of these is, if you see it raw and it's going through a consignment shop, that's a smart person. And is that smart person then knowing that is not going to grade as a 10? That's my fear. That's why I almost want to just buy a box and try my luck there. But all right, what are these going to end at here? We'll be wrapping up tonight. Is there going to be any late minute action on this card? That's what I'm wondering. It is a fair price. I bet if I went in there right now, and put in $250, I'd lose. This person's getting a steal. Oh, that's a good price. Oh, it's a good price. Not sure if there's going to be any sniping. No sniping. Sniping, no sniping. Oh, nope, it did jump at the end. Boom, 264. Yeah, told you if I put 250 on it, it would jump. Interesting. Here we go. We got this one ending in 42 seconds. That one's already above, but that's an 8 going that range. Let's see this one end, and then we'll pick up a couple other ones. Keep an eye out for the next couple days. 14 seconds left. 260 is a fair price. That 260 though, is it going to get any late action? We'll see. Yeah, 260. There it went. Okay, so we're really establishing a price here. Let's just do a quick scroll through, see what's coming up. There's an 8. We're just going to focus on raws right now. We'll check that one out later, but there's 76 on that. 17 hours, that'll be ending tomorrow. We'll post on our Twitter when things like that end. We're going to stay away from anything else. Beckett's and that type of stuff. This is the one with the scratch on the back. Here's a 9. We're going to keep track of that 9. Here's another raw one, GM cards. They've been selling quite a few of these. I do have that identified here. There's another 9, 5 bids on it. What are we going to? A day from now. Let's keep going. There's another, it's a 7. We're not going to mess with 7s. Here's a 10 for 1800. We already got that marked. And yeah, if we're looking for a LeBron at a good price, it looks like we're going to have to go at least 250 on a raw to even begin to play. Just fine. Just going to have to hopefully try to find one for less than 200 or at 200 is what I'm shooting for, because there's quite a few out here. There's a 7 at 70 and a 6 at 60. Interesting stuff. So anyway, from me, Mike V, lots of action tonight, lots of fun. I'm gonna sign off. Been a really long day, and I need to go take care of myself. Not like that though, it's weird. Anyway, appreciate everybody hanging out. Be good to each other.